and your personal story is so inspirational, and the work that you've done has given hope to so many people. Can you tell us about the One Mind campaign?
Well, I have the good fortune of having a great partner in Patrick Kennedy, whose oratorical skills in the Kennedy family are unmatched, as you just saw. I mean, he goes into rooms and talks with people, and they don't exactly know what to do, but they're all standing up and applauding. I mean, it's terrific. And so my job in working with him is to try to corral all this energy into what we're very excited about is the first ever campaign on a national level in neuroscience. It really has three elements, Lisa. The first is a 10-year roadmap for science that will actually allow us to accomplish all the basic science for all brain disorders, from autism to Alzheimer's. This is being led by a wonderful guy who had to also corral Larry Summers, Steve Hyman, who's the provost of Harvard, and every NIH director and every scientist in the Society for Neuroscience and several others. This plan is almost done. And we intend to present this plan at Mass General. I saw Jerry Rosenbaum was here someplace. Jerry is hosting that with us at Mass General on May 23rd and 24th. And on the 25th, which is the 50th anniversary today of when Patrick's uncle, President Kennedy, challenged our country to be the first nation to put a man on the moon and return in the next decade. We're going to announce the challenge, hopefully with somebody from the White House, that we will be the first nation that will lead unlocking the mysteries of the brain in the next decade by following this plan and by collaborating in a way that we've never collaborated before. The second element is really uniting everyone under this One Mind alliance. So instead of each person going after their own illnesses, we are actually coming into this One Mind alliance where all brain disorders can speak with a public voice out to America's public, because our ability, although we've each been successful as we could, we've never gotten to the will of the public the way cancer has and where AIDS has and the way heart disease has. The American Cancer Society raises $1 billion a year with the average contribution of $50. At our best year, we might raise $100 million for mental health, and it's generally from very large donors who have significant illness in their family. With One Mind, we hope to reach a huge and much broader audience, and by aligning ourselves together. And the final piece is a new way of working. I mentioned a little bit about this collaboration, but we're actually going to create a public-private partnership, much like we did 10 years ago in the semiconductor industry, where academics and manufacturers got together to do basic science. And that's led to a lot of the wonderful revolutions that we all carry around in our pockets and use every day as with more dependency than we used to have on anything else. We can't go anywhere without these things now. But that sharing of intellectual property and that contribution of like-kind laboratory compounds that we might be able to repurpose, I'll say not if, but when we pull this off, will allow us to accelerate targets to cures. It will allow us to move this whole thing faster, and we are very excited about the response we've gotten from the major pharmaceutical industry. So this is a very ambitious effort. The analogy to the moonshot is a good one, except this one is like 100 moonshots. It's the most complicated thing that we've ever tried as a country, but it's morally right, it's economically sound, and together we can make it happen.
Wow, fantastic.